right, welcome back. My name is Franco. This is Trading Futures Live. Welcome back to another live trading session live stream. Welcome, welcome. All right. What do we got here? Let's clean up this chart a little bit. So this is the NQ. Let's put the overnight high and low where it should be. This is the 554. There we go. This is the overnight low. And the overnight high, we have to drag the line from here. This is the overnight high. Okay. Nice. Market is about to open in less than 1 minute. All right, let's put the dollar where it should be. Linked accounts are working fine. There we go. Stack. Hey Beto, good morning. Snake, long time no see. Soccer Natic, welcome. Stack, yesterday I know you didn't have a good day. You left so quickly I didn't read your message. And shoot me an email, tradingfutureslive@gmail, right? We could do a Discord session so you can I can see where you are struggling, what you are struggling with, so I can help you out. I'll do my best, buddy. Okay. If I can help one person at a time, that will make my job worth. Okay. All right. So we're off. We're off. Remember, ES and Q are all opening in supply from last Friday. I want to pay attention to that. Morning, Alex Torres. Welcome. We did have a spectacular comeback yesterday. I couldn't even believe it. Like, you don't see those movements every week. All right, so I'm putting my charts here in order. I want to have the dollars on the yields close to me. So yields reached to the demand that I had, 3.87. The dollar came close to the demand and now is bouncing back up. But it is a one of the scenarios is playing out right there. All right, tick chart opened up pretty high, plus 800. Obviously, the market is going up almost 1%. ADQD is plus 1700. Tick chart hasn't come to the zero line yet. So this is a supply that I have here from the jobs report last week, okay? And this is a all COT. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Tick chart, even though the market is giving up a little bit, tick chart is pretty bullish though. Hasn't gotten to the zero line yet. Volume is a bit lower so far. We still have 4 more minutes to go to see what the volume is gonna be today. Anytime, brother. I understand psychology is the main issue for everyone. Um, so tomorrow, for those who um, like what I do a Saturday live stream, and we could do different topics, right? Back testing, so on. But I want to talk about this book, the Carol Dweck, Carol Dweck's book called Mindset. And I think this book helped me big time just to shift my mentality um like in every regard in my life. Okay, so not only in trading and entrepreneurship, but in everything. So she um I don't know if she invented, but she has a lot of studies about this philosophy called mindset. Okay. um I not only read the book, I follow her, and I've read all few of her studies, and it is very interesting how we can shift our mentality, right? And if you get to know yourself enough to change, you can change yourself to adapt and be, because it's not like I want to learn how to trade. No, you gotta be a trader. You gotta be a professional trader, right? It's not only that uh, uh, someone teaches you a couple of candle strategies and price action strategies. No, no, no. You have to have the mentality, right? This job has a, I would say, like 98% component on psychology, because you could just have a strategy that buys at the open, and that's your strategy. Fine, but you need to have the mentality to execute the strategy the right way, right? Right. Tick chart came to zero line, immediately rejected it, expected. So I would say, given the fact that we had such a positive day yesterday. So we are in overnight territories, right after the retail sales came out. So you have this rally based rally on the 3 minute. Yes, I understand, but if you work smarter, because I hit a lot of walls and it took me a lot of time. When I just start working smarter is when I saw real changes. Accountability, Taurus. Having someone watching my, not only my trades but my P&L at all times. like like I will tell you, like showing my bank statement, showing my broker's statement to a family member or a friend, a person close to me, right? Feeling ashamed when I screwed up, right? I think accountability is the number one thing that traders don't have because it's a very lonely job, right? You're yourself and the computer, and that's it. But I figure big firms like S&B Capital, if you get into that firm, you have someone, you have a risk manager, right? You have a trainer, you have a body here trading with you at all times. So that makes you being accountable, right? So you cannot do stupid things. You got to do the job, um, um, how it's planned or how you get trained or whatever, right? If you do things that are not within their risk parameters or trading plan, probably will fire you, right? So you don't want to be fired. Yes, I can help you. I mean, you can and I mean, it doesn't have to be me. It can be any. You can hire a coach, or you can get your someone that is someone that represents an authority to you, right? Um, because if it's a friend that I don't really care, I could tell him, yeah, I screwed up, but yeah, emotionally, I don't feel like really ashamed, right? So I am motivated to change. There you go. Nice, buddy. Right now, let's get into this thing, right? Because markets are having some bearish sentiment right here. ADQD is retracing to the downside now. The long is, I know it's weird that the markets are dropping a little bit. I'm thinking in a long trade, but the ADQD is telling me that probably we will have the long, right? Where at all this to the left is overnight. So I wouldn't pay attention to that. I want to rely on price action. Unless we come back down to somewhere from yesterday, like below the overnight low, like below 11,000, right? Still a long way to go there for the long. Unless we create some sort of double bottom here, but it doesn't look very likely because of how the 7 minute is behaving right now. Or there's 2 more minutes. Now I'll tell you, the volume is very light, very light. It's not a good volume though. Well, 30,000 contracts on the firms on the first candle. No, it's an average. It's an average day, so that's fine. I was comparing it to yesterday, but yesterday was an outlier. It's an okay volume though. Yeah, Taurus, there is a business opportunity for you there. I might do that too. I think I'm a firm believer that what that was the first thing that really could have an impact on any trader. People underestimate the power of accountability. One of the reasons we opened up this channel was that. Now, the channel has a lot of hard work involved, right? You probably don't have to open up a YouTube channel because there's a lot of work. You can do it like in an easier another way. Futures, 4 years. Trading, 5 years. And consistently trading a little bit over a year. Yes. Yeah, I actually I don't want to spend on the That's a good point, MB, but I really work hard and I get no views on my videos. Like, I don't know how do you say, I do this, and since I'm not a native English speaker, I do a lot of like mm, um so I do not speak well English, right? So I'm just learning English, and I have to edit these videos to cut all this part. Oh my god, that's so much work for like 30, 50 views. Damn. But I've been consistently doing it for a month now, so I don't want to like just give up, right? I'm trying to learn this YouTube because it's very interesting. I like it, right? I like trading and I like this thing. I know, I know, but if they don't watch me, how they're gonna find me? Um, but it is what it is. All right, so right now the long is not right there, so I only have the short, and the good part is that we do have some areas right here. Let's see, where is this at? There we go. Remember, we have consumer inflation expectations at 10. We are 14 minutes away from that. 4 years. Get your expectations down. Don't don't get fooled by people that tells you that you can make $20,000 in your first year, $20,000 a month on your first year. This takes a lot of work. Well, that's my experience. But I wasn't working smart. I was just playing, right? I didn't have any like real orientation towards trading, right? That's why I'm doing the best work I can in this channel to help people not to be frustrated at the beginning, because when you damage your bank account, it takes a lot of work to recover it. Like I'm saying, like a lot. I've done everything you can think about. I've done it to recover my mental account from losses, from traumas that trading caused me, right? That's why the majority of traders just bail out the first 3 months, because it's very um, at the beginning. If you don't know how to manage your emotions, it can be very stressful. It is very stressful, but it's just you, right? Got nothing to do with the market. Yes. So one thing that really damaged me, in a sense of my stress and how to handle losses, was were the funded accounts. I didn't treat them as the instrument that I treat them right now to lever myself and grow and make more money. Monday, I made $600 in my account. I know it's very insignificant, but in my funded account, I made $1,100. So if you add up, then you can start seeing serious money. Okay. So I wasn't use them. I wasn't using them that way. I just wanted to donkey accounts and try to make $3,000, $2,000 a day. But that is completely wrong, right? Because I was in a roller coaster emotionally, and that didn't help. Didn't help to improve my trading. So I was deviated from the real work, how to become a good trader. And second of all, I was in a roller coaster emotionally, and my stress level were through the roof. Okay. I trade micros because I want to keep my real risk. I was trading minis. If you go to my previous videos, I've traded minis, but I want to grow. When I started this challenge myself like 3 months ago, right? George is taking some time off. I decided to just trade my account and mirror those trades to other accounts. So I have a $20,000. I started this account with $18,000 and it's now $22,000. Okay, $500 at a time, $200 at a time. So I wanted to keep the risk realistic for people to see, while in the background I'm mirroring my trades and make more money. I started this week the challenge on the one up, and I'm showing my trades in my account and that account at the same time, so you guys can see, right, how I'm using the eventually, if this account grows to $50,000 and I can manage the risk accordingly, 1 to 2%, then I will go back to my 2 minis. Beto, I'm working with Brian. Yo, let's do this. I'm gonna focus on my trading, and I'll keep up with the chat later. Okay, so I don't get too distracted here. I know it's interesting, but we need to find opportunities. Later, after like 11:30, if we take trades, we can have a good chat here. Right now, let's focus on trading. So the short is unfolding, right? We're coming, remember, below 11,000, I will be paying attention to the longs, right? So don't think that I'm just a short bias because it's dropping, okay? We haven't even crossed the overnight low. Let's go watch the dollar. All right, so the dollar came to the London Open, where I had my first scenario, right? And it's bouncing back up. If I want to take the long, I want the dollar to come back to 1346. 1346 is the area that I am paying attention to. I'm having a little bit of divergence to the long side on the tick chart. 946. 946 is right here. So it's not much. It's not much of a divergence, right? I want to see like 50 points diverging here. Yes. Yes. So um, this retracement is not something that it just put me into a short bias. Okay. Remember yesterday's trading behavior or trading price action is very important for me, because to stop that momentum of being -3% to ended up closing +2%, it has to be um, either a big institution involved, or a collection of like big orders, right, to push that price back up. I understand a lot of it was short covering at some point, but not at the beginning, right? At the beginning was a bunch of buy orders. Now, I do have this area. I do have this one. Um, I would say this one, right? Is closer to this pivot. Is close to this pivot. Um, Now my preferred area obviously is this one right here. You have a sort of double top. You have a double top on here. So 11,164, 11,127. I would see how the tick chart and the ADQD are. Now the ADQD is okay for me to short at 127, right? If we have some upside here. Now the tick chart is very choppy. All right, we do have the report of consumer inflation expectations coming out in a little bit. 3 minutes. Ten-year yield is, wow, it's almost 2% in this last 30 minutes. It's reaching an area of interest though from yesterday. So let's see if we have a continuation to the downside of a complete reversal. The dollar as well is moving up, right? So both um, are going up. So that tells me that the short is unfolding right here. Now I could, if I have a leg out, I could choose another area here. I could choose another area here to short, probably here, but every time we go lower, I will be lowering my size, okay? Because the probability is going down. Wow. Complete rejection to the downside. Wow, I guess results were very bad. All right, an extreme read on the tick chart. The ADQD just collapsing. So the right now I don't have the short right now. I need the ADQD to retrace to the upside, right? I don't have a rejection to the upside. Right now it's just dropping. So we broke the overnight. We came to some areas from yesterday, right? Let's go see if I have something actually good here to the left. Um, hmm. If we have this, if we have a comeback from here, if we do have a comeback from here and this type of behavior, I might engage in the long later after this area. But the main area here is from yesterday. This is a consolidation during the um, 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's not like the best probability actually. It's like in the middle of the day. Whereas if we have a continuation to the downside, that'll be a good short. But I want to be sure I'm not hitting any high quality demand. So I want to go actually back to the left and check. Right. So what is a high quality demand right here is actually this one's tested. This one's tested. All right. So we do have the rejection. So let's see if I can try this. Let me verify my risk is 250 bucks. All right. 2 more minutes for the 7 minute, and the 3 minute does not look pretty though. Wow, a lot of messages that I missed, guys. I'll catch you. I'll catch up later. Okay. Yeah, the good part here is this rejection to the downside has no areas. It has no areas. If we come back, Oh. All right, so the tick chart is not there. Tick chart hasn't broken to the upside. So this low was created. We're at 111.3. All right, so I got this trade right here. Let's see. All right, so I'm in this thing long. See if we have a rejection to the upside. Tick chart is actually nasty. Let's see if we can have a squeeze to the upside. All right. So we're moving here close to 1 to 1. All right, I'm gonna move my stop, protect this stop right there. I know it has a bearish momentum, but I'm protecting my stop right there. I'm protecting my trades. Yeah, it looks very bearish from here. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking out. Yeah, I got a break even. I got a break even. That's fine. Right now, I will pay attention to this if I have any other opportunity. So I tried the long. Um, at this point, I wouldn't consider this area again. So we moved. How much we moved? Yeah, more than 1 to 1. Volatility is insane. Like this candle was in like 3 seconds. Right now, the long looks a lot better than the short. The long looks a lot better than the short. What's the level? That's a very good question. I want to go see the dollar. Dollar is at the top of the chart from today, 730. So I don't trust this level. So I want to see the dollar more like 1347, 1347, 11347. The yields are giving up a little bit. That's as well. So the long looks a lot better than the short. Now, would be this area. I don't know. Or a lower area, who knows? So definitely not this one. And the 7 minute is 1 more minute to go. Wow, we were plus 1%. Now we're minus 1.5%. Nasty swings though. Yeah, it's a good way to see it. Because after a good green day, probably you're overconfident and yeah, taking more risk than what you should. All right, let's wait patiently for this. Yeah. So be cautious. Look, I was up 20 points in like 3 seconds. So I was fast moving my stop, right? Um, you have to be aware of the volatility, even lower your size and give more breathing room for price to move. So this is a 12. Nice. So there's we do have some divergence here too. Here's 14. Cool. Who knows, but it's possible. After yesterday's, I could believe anything if we just wipe out all the gains from yesterday. Now, being if we interpret yesterday as a short squeeze purely, then it'll be easy to just go down, right? But I think when we start to go back up, we did have some buying power right there. So we did have some buying orders, like strong orders, right? To cause the squeeze. Then the squeeze is what created the ultimate move, right? All right, let's go see the dollar. Until the dollar is not in 1346, I'm not gonna try any other long right here. Probably the market will come here. I have time to go back and check where the area is, where the good area is. There you go. So I have this 10:13, 10 in the morning. And right here, I do have nothing, right? So can be this one. They're far, but let's see if we can have one of those. They're very far. So I don't have anything between 840 to 600, 680. 877. I have this demand between 883 to 846. Yesterday was the third most volatile day in history of the S&P. Wow. Wow, that's a good info though. Unbalanced volume, a small published divergence. Look, I did have this, but never, wow, no retracement to any of this. So there's no way for me to catch this move. Now I do have this. This is not bad. Right here. So for those just coming into the live stream, I took a trade. It was a long, and I got a break even right here. It moved 1 to 1 my risk, and then I got out a break even. Wow, this is nasty to the short side. And you figure if we have a move down to yesterday's low, wow, I would be very impressed. Let's go see the dollar though. Hasn't moved. Has not moved. So let's be careful with the long right now because of the dollar and the yields. Yields 4%. 15 basis point in 1 hour. So now I do have a bit of better divergence here. 12 and tick chart hasn't broken to the downside. So 3 more minutes for the 7 minute. So at least I need to wait for at least 3 more minutes. So 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes for this candle to close. 5 minutes is closing right now. It already closed. Wanna go see the 5 minutes. So this 1088.83 is from what time yesterday? Like 11:30. This is not the best probability, but COT from yesterday is right here, right? Point of control. So kinetic. All right. I want to see if if I can, right? 14 seconds for this candle to close on the 7 minute. This does not mean I'm going to take it. I want to be ready, okay? I want to be ready. So the overnight low will be here. I will try to aim for this one. So I do have a good divergence. ADQD is okay, negative, but to the short side, which is good. 3 minute is pretty good. I just want this to come here and give me some sort of exhaustion on the tick chart. Let's see if we have some exhaustion here. Meaning this comes here, tick chart exhausted, and output the order. So volatility is coming down, right? That's a good sign for the long. When volatility comes down, it's a good sign for the long. Yeah, it looks like it's gone. Yeah. It's not good. It's already gone. Tick chart reacted already. ADQD completely shifted. Yeah. So missed trade right here. So I'm waiting for an exhaustion that never came. But the area nevertheless was the one right there. At this point, I do think it's gonna reach the 1127. Tick chart is coming back down to the zero line, and this thing just didn't retrace anything. So after this move out, I wouldn't take the zone again. I will have to wait for a divergence to the downside on the tick chart. That's gonna be hard because it's going to be hard because we need to break highs. I know you had that. That's hard to know, MS. It's hard to know um, what is causing the retracement, right? Yeah, at this point, I think it's gone. I had this 79.50 and I did not take it. It was too fast. We did complete the ATR, which was at 10,900. Statistically, that's the point where you get like overextended. Oh, nice. Josh. Cool. He's probably not there already. You'll be talking to him. I want to see if the dollar is giving up some of its gains. Not much though. So if I have the dollar at 12.33, 12.33, I might see if I have a nice short setup, but that will be 11,027 at this point. And is in reality it's just in the middle of the chart. It's not the location is not a very good one. So you say if it comes back from here, you would try the long again. That's what you say. Probably this is accumulation area. Now at this point, I think it's gone. Right, my trade was 79.50, but never, I never got the exhaustion here. So I would have liked a exhaustion candle right here. Now the long does not look bad, but not at these levels, right? No, no, my order is not on, and I'm not gonna take this thing. I definitely not retaking this thing. Okay. It depends because we had a larger move down, like a 4-hour daily time frame. It was an exhaustion selling claim at be the area, bigger picture. If we were going to put a risk, I will look for to hold their break below larger continuation downside, probably down to no, no, no. That's what I'm saying. That's why I wouldn't take this. Right, this thing is already used up for me, right? Especially how deep went into the area. But at this point, I have no action to take because it's right in the middle, right? We are in this consolidation area. If this thing does not push prices down, I will look the short here if I have the dollar and the divergence here on the. But I'll tell you that the ADQD is not looking good for the short right now. Okay, that doesn't mean we could have the setup later. Um, I'm looking for this thing to continue going up, or at least up to this level. If this consolidation just pushes prices down, I don't think the 883 to 46 that I had is going to continue to work. Yeah, I think the downside is possible. Um, I do have rates going up, yields going up, and the dollar is retracing. So the dollar is retracing, but this thing is not moving. This thing is not moving fast, right? It moved to the upside, but still holding this area. So the more lower prices is possible, but you can never know. You have to wait for this to give you the setup, at least for me, right? Now, if it breaks to the upside and the risk is low, fairly low, you can try this, but the risk and reward ratio has to be at least 3 to 1. Let me see. Say if we get this one, how much is 3 to 1? Yeah, look at that. If we risk this on a breakout to the upside or the retest better here, we can have 3 to 1, but that's a lower probability trade. Okay. Yeah, let's that's why I don't want to overcomplicate my thing. If prices is in an area, I do have divergence, ADQD, and the dollar, then I'll execute, right? I don't want to overthink what the market is doing. If I were in this position, I would have my order at break even right here, 79, and that would be no action for me, other than just wait to my target to get hit or my stop to get triggered. Yeah. Coming back in 2 minutes. All right. All right. No, I'll do my things. No worries. If you guys like to share, just you're welcome to share with the chat. Like I wouldn't do anything else but what I know to do. um, aside from people that are expecting the market to come back up because of the retirement and stuff, I do think if the market goes down, it'll be a good buying opportunity for those like me who are young and can put more money into the market, right? For the long run, I mean, not in trading, but thank you. No, I don't know your age. I know MB. I know MB, but I don't know how old are you, Taurus. I'm 39. I'm turning 40 next week. I'm still technically 39. Look, but I was financially very uneducated till my early 30s, right? So when I came to this country 8 years ago, is when I started to get more interested in finance and personal finance and so on. So my background comes from car dealerships, right? My family owns car dealerships in South America, so I grew among cars. So that's what I knew. Um, but when I came here and started getting more involved on trading, like I was getting more financially educated. Oh my god, oh my god. Soccer Natic is 37. So we're all like the same age. MS 42. How old are you, Stack? 45. It's not very old. So volatility is dying, right? When volatility comes down, I like to I like to think that the long has a better chance, right? That's not coincidence, Taurus. I think it's YouTube trying to match all the content, right? To the same people. Yes. Soccer. Come Soccer Natic, come tomorrow to the session and we'll have talks. We can do a accountability sessions. I'll think about, right? We can do a weekly accountability. I could open a Discord so we can check the trades. Got you. It's probably going to be around 10 a.m. Yeah, 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 you can watch the replay. It's gonna be like an hour long video. I will try to put chapters later to see if you guys can go right to the point that you're interested. Sure. I can show you. Um, I can start like, well, you guys watch my account, right? So there's no. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in. Give me 1 second. So what we could do tomorrow is Soccernatic. Like you don't. I mean, you can open up your channel. Um, no, I'm gonna tell you, it's pretty hard at the beginning. The first 50 subs are freaking insanely hard. Unless you go to your family and you get 50 people. But but I think on live sessions, either we could even do live sessions during the afternoon one day, or at least once a week. Don't worry. Um, yeah, let's take a look at the dollar. No, I do think we do have some more downward movement to come. Um, just because the dollar hasn't moved right there. Sorry. We could have a complete reversal on the market right here because the dollar is in supply, right? And still in supply, but the market uh, hasn't moved. So the dollar has been sideways since 10 is approximately 11. So if the dollar moved down, then yes. But if the dollar continues right there and the market continue to hold that area, I do think we will have some more upside. Okay. So right now the dollar is in a sort of supply created since 7:45. If the dollar moved down to around like 73, 1273, I would look for a continuation to the downside. But as of now, I don't think so. The market is holding pretty nicely right there, and the dollar hasn't moved. If the dollar continue its upward path and the market continues to go up, then yes, definitely a more bullish day. But it's very hard to know. I want to do it the right way, MB. If you go to Fiverr, you can buy subs, but nobody's gonna watch my live stream, right? Those 20% that I'm watching right now, they won't be here if they're bots, right? So that's okay. I have no business around YouTube. I'm just doing it for my own accountability. I do have 27 Taurus, so I'm patiently waiting here. Patiently waiting to see if I have the setup. Um, Yo, Stack, I'm giving you a preferred treatment here, buddy. Yes, 2 more minutes. So we're trapped. We're trapped between this supply and this demand. Ideally, if we have the short, right? Let's say we're gonna try a tradable reaction here. Let's say we will try a tradable reaction here. How much is to this? 2.5. Because eventually, if we have a tradable reaction, we could have a continuation to the upside. Yes. So this is a very likely scenario. If the dollar keeps behaving how it is right now. Day trader next door. I haven't seen him. Ideally, if we have prices here 11.27 and the dollar comes back down to 74, that'll be a good setup. It's pretty heavy though. Struggling. It is struggling right here. So new hour. Every time we have a new hour, I like to see what the 30-minute is doing. Lots of waiting here. All right, so the dollar is approaching to the level that I want for the short, but this thing is not going up. Yeah, the dollar is approaching. Um, it looks like a short, and I would say I rather having the dollar waiting for it. I rather having the dollar in the right area for me to short this thing and some exhaustion like this one here. Here in the middle, you have the overnight low. I know it's important level, but we went through twice, like to the downside and the upside. So I don't think the overnight low right now is going to be an area that a location that we need to be extremely careful, right? With I rather waiting for the exhaustion here, 1127. So what is interesting here is that we had the rejection from the retail sales at this time. You guys see? So you have 27 to 58, and then you have this pivot right here. So this is 8 o'clock, but at 8:30, you had this rejection to the upside, right? We were coming down, and then after the news, definitely pushed to the upside. Those traders here are going to be, if this trader here are the bot here probably underwater right now, and if prices come back to this level again, we might have some selling orders sitting there. That's why I like 1127. Right now, there's nothing for me. The 30-minute looks pretty bearish though. New 7. Thank you, Taurus. Later. Yeah, 26 watching right now. We need 26 likes. Smash that like button. Yeah, look, the dollar was coming into the area, but there's not from there. There were not short right there for me. There was no short for me. Like the tick chart was not divergence. It was not diverging. Actually, we'd had a little bit of divergence probably. O two. Yeah, yeah, minuscule divergence. Then we had O four right here. 5 year inflation expectations is anchored at 2.9%. This is amazing. So people don't believe that we will have inflation for longer. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Um yeah, I did not have an area here. I think this was my long, right? Yeah, I think this was my long. Let's go to the M and Q. Yeah, exactly. So it came back to this area of demand and rejected it right away. 30-minute looks pretty ugly to the upside. Like 30-minute looks very bearish. It's just 15-minute old. Let's go to the 15. It would all depend on the dollar. We are in a huge range right here. See that? This consolidation area. Um, I'll tell you, I did not take this long because I think this area is already used up, right? So the more time it spends here, the less I want it to, the less I will be using it. So I do take only the first one, and the first one just was a very short movement. I didn't take it, but I had the bracket here. It moved out, and the next time it came, I didn't take it. So right now, I do think this area is gonna fail, right? If it doesn't, um, then the next time I take a trade, let's say I want to take a short, this will be not my target. So right now, I'm thinking, all right, I would have taken a short here, this would have been my target. But the more time we spend here, the less I care about the area. And it's painful because it's a lot of waiting. If we create some area, if we have some sort of double bottom or something that we create here, not because of this area, but if we create a new um, double bottom or rally base rally or something, then I'll be taking the area. But I need something new to be created here for me to take a long from here. Right now, it's just accumulation from yesterday. Now, ideally, I need the dollar to come down to demand for me to short. It was close enough when it was here. It was pretty close, but it never got to the blue line. Ten-year yield, 10-year yield are 4.01. Let's see if we can have some. We never closed above 4%. We haven't have a weekly close beyond 4%, above 4%. Sorry. Let's say if we manage to close today, next week is going to be completely different. Cool. You're already out, right? Now the dollar came down. I was looking here. I was looking for more upside, right? But we're too choppy. We're too choppy to say the dollar is just not moving. Now the 15-minute pattern looks very bullish. We've been here since I think 9:45. No, 10:15. So 1 hour of sideways movement. All this. If we break these buyers, right, in the long term, I think next up is ugly. I think next up is 9500 on the NQ. So new 30-minute in 1.5. So probably the new 30-minute candle can give us some push to one side. For those watching right now, just getting into the live stream, I took a long and I got a break even. If you're just coming, please hit that like button so we can get notified to other people and help more traders. So right now that the ADQD does not look bad for the long tick chart is just sideways around hovering the zero line. Where was that I took the I took the long way here. Here, right here. Here. There we go. So I want to be aware of this area. So where it is right now, if I put this one here, could I get the 5-1? So I might take the long if we break out here. Let's see. For now, I'm just staying put here. Shh. So one scenario, right? One scenario that is likely is this again, right? So let me bring the dollar up. So here's the dollar, okay? I do not have I did have this supply right here, but the best part of the supply is 1346. So what I'm thinking is, oh my God. What I'm thinking is this. If we come here, we can reject to the downside, right? Or we can go not not reaching this supply, right? Like around here. And then to come back down and then a continuation. So here in this type of scenario, we can have a tradable reaction, 3-to-1 max, okay? 3-to-1 max on the NQ short, okay? Um, if we come here, and we fail to break, then this will be a nice long, okay? So let's wait for it. Let's wait. We're close. Now volatility is coming down big time. That's not bad for the long. That's good for the long. When volatility is down, I like longs. JP Morgan is plus 3%. Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo. Where's Wells Fargo? I want to check the earnings today. Thirty seconds for the 7 minute. Let's see if I can have the 7 minute setup here. Just need the 7 minute to open up to the downside. Probably come here and then the rejection. If this breaks the low here, I wouldn't consider it because then it would be this entire area, right? I'm relying on this just this formation. All right, so I'm gonna put the order right there. Let me see if we can get it filled in. It's very choppy though. 7 minutes is about to close in 40 seconds. But the 3 minute is good. If we go through the red line here, the red dotted, I wouldn't take the. I'm not gonna leave the order there. Okay, that's mean we have more downside. And I want to see in 15 seconds a push to the downside, not to break, not breaking this or a little bit, and then a rejection to the upside. Dollar is right in position. Worst it can happen is that I lose $232, right? Setup is right there. Tick chart is not making new lows. ADQD is making new low, which is good. See if we have a turnaround. New 15-minute is about to open. That's good. See if we have the volatility to the upside. All right. So that's a no-no for me. That's so important to wait. All the orders are canceled. Let's go back to the first analysis right here. So the dollar is still in the supply. At this point, I have no stop till 665. That's heavy. All right. So if we break to the upside here, um, where is this at? 19. So I do have a 17. Where is 17? There we go, here. So here's the tick chart low. And we do have some divergence. We do have some divergence here. Dollar is at a right position. Yeah, you have to wait for the setup, buddy. We're dropping 2% on the NQ. A lot of volatility. I mean, not a lot of volatility. Is slowly grinding down and then suddenly it sells off. All these, I think, are stop orders just coming in. We haven't had any breakout on the dollar. Yes, I do. I'm gonna give you all the tips. Yeah, I haven't looked into it. I learned with OBS, but has worked for me. Like I don't do anything fancy though. All right. I'm coming back in 2 minutes. There's nothing. There's nothing for me here. Okay. Don't think I'm taking a trade there. um, so Kernatic, are you a robot? I did have some shorts, but in reality, not one that I could have taken. This one, 27, never came back. Um, and it can come back. It can come back. It doesn't mean it's not gonna come back. It really amazed me how after such a day yesterday, we're having this down day. It's crazy. You cannot make sense of the market. If you try to make sense, you're gonna get, literally crazy. You cannot make sense of what this thing does. I'll tell you, MB, trend. Joining into a trend is the most difficult thing for me, right? If I don't take a pullback, I'm not getting into any trade, right? Yes, but I'll give you one thing. I'll give you one number. 4% of the days of the entire year are trending days, right? Most likely you will have a pullback. So if you try to join the trend, the majority of the days you will have pullbacks, right? That's why I want a pullback. Yes, I miss out on trending days, and they are usually big days, but I don't think that my trading is, centered in that strategy, like expecting trending days. I do understand that I miss a lot of trades. Now my accuracy is going up. Hmm. If we have time, because we have, I can go check my edge wonk. Overall, 41% win rate, right? But if we filter here, let's say the last month, the last 2 months, I want to see if I am improving a little bit. Now, last week was horrible. Chart lab, no, trade analytics outcome. So win rate overall 27%. So I need to take out the break evens. So I will need to take the break evens out. So it will be 47 minus 16, right? It's 31. So it's 13 divided by 31. That's my real winning hit rate, like win rate, 42%. It's going slightly above. This is improving very, very marginally. But look at this. When I lose $177. When I win an average of $660. So that's where I think is my edge. It's not what I think it is. It is actually my edge. Now, if I come here to home, overall 41%. I don't know why this is crap, because I make retires, like I retire money and then I don't register. Average, some are overall. Trade analytics. What if I put here advanced filter? So here, this one is a lot better. Look at this. If I have the ADD coherent and the right side, sorry, the right side of the trade, right side of the trade, that means if I have a tick chart negative, sorry, a ADQD negative, I'm shorting. If I have a DQD positive, I'm longing, right? So here it is, more winners than losers. So that's a good statistics here. So let's go to the tick chart. No, this one is not the one. Confirmation, no. Okay, good. Good tick location. Much all. 11. Wow. Look at this. Just one loser out of 5 trades, right? I want to see which one of these, which trades are this. Look, I made 3,100 against 200 with this setup. I want to go to the journal and see the trades. I want to see the best one. All right, this one made me almost 5R. Let's review this trade. This was October 4th. Screenshots. Yes, I remember we took this trade here live. Oh no, this was in the afternoon. Cool. So right now we don't have any of that. We don't have any of that. Yes. There are few things that I have done here, and I think is very important. I learned from a guy. So I want a YouTube channel, no daily trading notes, online class, right? Market behavior. So here's the core of my strategy, right? Trading market behavior, 6 sign. Okay. Here's a core. This is the core of my strategy. Laws of market behavior. Conditions, either trending or balancing, right? 80 to 90% of the time is balancing. Then the markets are fractal in nature, right? Example of the Russian doll, one doll inside the other one, etc. If you go to the 4 hour, you go down in time frame, or you go up in time frame, you will see the same pictures, right? Different scale. Um, Market moves in series of thrust and corrections. We have talked about this. I think it's very important to understand this. That's why you always have an entry. Price discounts all information efficiently, but not perfectly. Trends start from balance areas or great climax. Trend in motion tends to stay in motion. Trend end in climax or balance area. High volume on the vertical scale signifies direction, conviction, and rejection of value. So I want to see if yesterday we actually had a extremely high volume, right? I will check that tomorrow. We haven't violated yesterday's low though. Market participant, retailer, institutional, and professionals. The ones that really move the price are institutions and professional. High volume on a horizontal scale signifies value. Previous market behavior influences current market behavior. So those are the 10 laws of the market. So if you understand this, you won't try to make sense of the market, because the market it makes no sense sometimes, right? Like yesterday. It is what it is, right? So you need to be aware of these 10 things, 10 laws, so you can just execute whatever plan you have. Look at this. Divergence and trend reading of the signals are important to find exhaustion points in the market, right? So I created this document in November, right? My trade plan. And still valid. I've been very consistent reading the market. Other important points that we have to look at the context as a whole. ADD and tick together, not only one thing. There we go. Yes. So the dollar is coming back up. Based on this tick chart, um, obviously the majority of the time is been spent in the lower part of the zero line. All right, guys. So it looks like it's all for me. Yeah, this is not a rejection. I mean, this is not a pull enough of a pullback for me. We had this one and I didn't have any area here. My bad. I was trying the long here. It's probably I would have tried the short in this area. I wouldn't be crazy, but I didn't have it, so I missed it completely. And at this point, I'm not just joining. Okay, if I don't trade today, I'm gonna take a trade tomorrow, Monday, whenever. Okay, I just want to take a trade that fits into my plan. Don't regret what you didn't do, and be just that's the coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? If I didn't do it, this already gone. Let's see if I can take it next time. Well, guys, I do appreciate. Me too. I'm gonna go grab lunch. All right, guys. I appreciate that you spend your time with me. Okay, please share it to your friends so we can grow this thing. I promise those 4 will have the founder shares. So no worries, right? If I grow, I will take care of you guys. So Carnatic, you don't need to open up a channel to compete with me, buddy. I'll help you out. All right. So one trade, break even. That's all, guys. It's a pleasure to be with you, okay? See you tomorrow for those who have time. All right? Later.